Okay, I'm going to go over the Onstar app for my Chevy Volt, explain some of the bits and pieces and the importance of it and different things that it does. I have the Onstar app downloaded on my iPhones from my wife and I, and the tablet as well. So I'll just quickly log in. It's got a little bit of everything. Again, I'm going to go over as much as I possibly can. I think it's a good app. The only disadvantage I can see to this app is it takes a long time for it to connect and upload sometimes to your phone. And I think that strictly depends on how much this online right now at that point in time, wherever you are for your Wi-Fi and things like that. Okay, so there's your OnStar app or your remote link for your Chevy Volt. So on this first page you can see my battery. Obviously I'm fully charged. I used 120 volts, and like I said, it's fully charged. Sometimes depending on what you're on, it will change and you'll see different things. And then for you to update it, all you have to do is come up here, push my vehicle, and it updates it. So it'll download the last whatever application. It'll download the last little whatever's going on. So you might not be at 100%. You push your update, and then maybe you are at 100%. Anyway, so that's your first page for your Chevy Volt battery. And then it's got your 76 EV range, total range, 350 kilometers, so that gives you a general idea of how far you could go. So right now on my charge I've got, according to my remote link, I can go 76 kilometers. Then down at the bottom it says your lifetime. You may not be able to see this because of the glare, but it's got EV range. I've done 1,167, and kilometers in total I've done 1,733. So that's at the very bottom. Then you can see all these other icons. I'm going to get to that in a second. So you quickly flick over, and now I'm on my gas settings. I have about 60% level in my tank, or just above half. Fuel left, I have 21 liters, which gives me a full range of 275 kilometers, which you see over there. And then more importantly, I've got my oil remaining, so it tells me when to get an oil check. So right now I'm at 96% because I very rarely use the internal combustion engine. So that's kind of a neat app. And then again down at the bottom, I can switch it from lifetime to since the full charge. I very rarely use that. Next over, I've got my tire pressure, so it takes into it monitors all your different tires and gives you a check mark or something else if your tire pressure is not correct. So it'll give you the average of the forward and aft, or your forward and after tires. And then of course I've got my remote link OnStar, things like that, my phone number, my duration of my calls, that kind of stuff. So if you did not know, on your remote link or your OnStar, basically they give you a phone number. So in your car it's got like almost like a cell phone. You can buy minutes. I bought 255 minutes, 300 and something minutes. I've got 288 remaining, and they give you a year to expend those minutes. It cost me like 20 bucks. It comes in handy when I don't have my cell phone in the car, the battery's dead, and the wife's trying to get hold of me, and she can get hold of me through the car itself. So it's got its own phone number, everything, and it's got a better range, and you don't have to pay for roaming charges. So when I leave my general area, it doesn't go into roaming and nail me for ridiculous fees. It basically it gets me a flat rate, so it comes in handy when I go out of the country. Okay, so that's your basic first part of the remote link. Then I go down to the bottom and I hit remote, and it gives me my next page. I can lock the car remotely, unlock it, remote start it, unremote start, turn on my alarm, turn it off. Pretty neat. Next one I can go to is my Nav page. This comes in handy quite a bit. I can basically type in whatever I want here. Click it. Come on. Let's see. Let's go to... No, let's go a basic one that everybody uses, pretty much. Walmart. You want to know where the local Walmart is. So you just type it up. And then obviously search it. And it'll give you the actual Walmart. Here's the bonus part behind it. I can right click it and I can send it to my in-dash nav if I wanted to. Okay, if I'm not, whatever, I can do this turn by turn, but it's pretty handy. I can do that all from wherever I am, in my office, wherever. Then I go to charging. Right now I've got it for, it's set to charge immediately. You can have it on a delayed charge, whatever, depending on what your power grid is like. Alerts, I've got it via text. It'll send me an alert via text on my iPhone when my charge is complete, and also if it's been interrupted. So if somebody's unplugged it, it'll send me a text saying your charge has been interrupted. Call assist, it's got my roadside assistance number on there, 1-800 numbers, all that wonderful stuff. Comes in pretty handy. Status, have I used the unlock recently or whatever. Vehicle settings, so basically I can go into all kinds of other settings on here. But the most important thing that I use all the time is the battery charge level, fuel, and of course my tire pressure. This one is invaluable to me, especially this one. I could be in the mall, have it plugged into an EV plug-in outside, be looking around, pull up on my iPhone, click refresh. It refreshes, tells me if it's fully charged or not, or it tells me how many kilometers I get to it. So it comes in handy. And that's all I have on the remote link. Thank you very much.